Okay, so let's take this question. A and B together, A and B together can do a piece of work. A and B together can do a piece of work in 12 days. And A alone can do it in 36 days. In how many days will B alone do it? This is the most basic question. I think you can try this one. Answer it quickly. This is the most basic. If you have understood whatever we have discussed yesterday, I think we can do this. A and B, I have told you, and means plus. So this will be A plus B can do it in how many days? 12 days. And A alone is doing it in 36 days. After this, we have to find LCM of these two numbers. This is LCM of 12 and 36.
36.
36. So this will be 36 by 12, which will be 3. 36 by 36, which will be 1. We have A as 1. Then what will be B? B will be 2. Yes or no?
2.
So B is 2. If B is efficiency, whatever this is efficiency. This is number of days, or we can also write it as time. And this is the total work. We want how many days B alone will do it. So work is equal to, the simple formula is work is equal to time into efficiency.
Yes.
Work is given as 36. Time is what we are supposed to find. Efficiency they have given it as 2. So 2 ones are 2, 18s are. How many days are required?
18.
How many days are required? 18 days. Getting this very simple concept.
Sir, how did we get the 2?
Because A plus B was 3 and A was 1. We substituted
Okay.
A is equal to 1.
Okay, sir.
Can I take the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This was asked in your CDS exam. A and B can do a piece of work in 10 hours. In 10 hours. We are dealing with very basic questions first because sir was not present yesterday. We'll go with a little bit difficult one after this. Can do it in 15 hours while A and C take 12 hours to complete the work. To complete the work. In how many hours? In how many hours will be independently complete the work? Very similar to what we just did. Just substitute things, you'll get the answer. Write all the basics. Whatever basics you have, write it down. You'll get the answer. We have A plus B. So I'll write it as A plus B require how many hours? 10 hours. Then we have B plus C and they require 15 hours. Then we have A plus C and they require 12 hours. What is the LCM of 10, 15 and 12? You should be very quick with your LCM. Huh? What is the LCM of 10, 15 and 12? Let's do this first. 10, 15 and 12. If there is no common thing, so I'll divide by 5. 5 2s are 5 3s are 12. We are left with 3 2s are 1 4 and 2 1s are 1 2. This is LCM. 15 3s are 5 3s are 15. 15 2 30. 32s are 60. 60 is correct, I think. So 60 by 10 is 6. 60 by 15 is 4. 60 by 12 is 5. Understanding what we are doing? Then if I add all of them, then I'll get 2a plus 2b plus 2c, which is equal to, what is 6 plus 4? 4 plus 5, that is 15. Or if I take 2 common, a plus b plus c is 2 times of a plus b plus c is 15. So a plus b plus c is, what is the efficiency of a plus b plus c? 15 by 2. Getting this? But do we want a plus b plus c? No, we don't want a plus b plus c. We want only b independent. Matlab, if I am given a plus b plus c and I want b independently, what should I subtract from this? I'll erase your LCM so that I can write here. Very basic matlab, understanding here. If a plus b plus c is equal to 15 by 2. Okay. Now I want only b. So I have to subtract what? A plus b plus c is there. I have to subtract a plus c. If I subtract a plus c, a and a will get cancelled, c and c will get cancelled. That's how I'll get b. A plus b plus c is 15 by 2. What is a plus c? A plus c is 5. Getting this, take the LCM. 2 is the LCM. 1 2s are. So 15 by 2, that is 15 minus 5 2s are 10. What is 15 minus 10 by 2? 5 by 2. Yes or no? And total work is still 60. And this is the efficiency part. We want time. Time is equal to work upon efficiency. Work is given as 60. And this is given by 5 by 2. 5 1s are. 5 12s are. If this 2 goes in the numerator, this will become 24. Getting this? This is a little bit higher level question. This was asked in 2015. Civil service exams. 15 or 16 probably. We have just followed the steps. We have just mathematically reached to the conclusion. Okay. Here I'll explain again. A plus B was given, B plus C was given, and A plus C was given. We found out the efficiencies using the LCM method, and then we found out A plus B plus C. It turned out to be 15/2. When we found A plus B plus C, we wanted only B. If we want only B, we have to subtract A plus C. Then if I subtract it, my B turned out to be what? B is equal to 5/2. What is 5/2 here? 5/2 is the efficiency part. We wanted time. This is the simple formula for time. Time is equal to work upon efficiency. Work is given by 60 and efficiency was given by 5/2. If I divide it, I am getting the time as 24 hours. Understanding this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have not understood, please let me know. If you have understood, then find C. I am extending the question. In how many hours will B independently complete the work is there, no? Instead of this, 6, solve for C also, solve for A also. Solve and tell me the answers. If we wanted for C, what would we subtract? The left hand side of the solution would remain the same. Only A plus B plus C is equal to 15/2. This step here, A plus B plus C by C is 15/2, and A plus B plus C minus what we have to subtract here. Only this part will change. Just tell me what we have to subtract. Then I think you can manage with the rest of the things. What we have to subtract here, instead of A plus C, if I wanted C, then I'll subtract A and B. Yes or no? If I take out A and B, then I'll get my C. So I'll subtract A plus B. Rest of the answer will remain the same. I'll just subtract A plus B. Understanding what we are doing here? Try this as homework and get me the solution tomorrow. Solve for C and also solve for A. Find the time for both of them. Whatever thing we want, we'll subtract the remaining things. That is how it works. Okay, can we move ahead with the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is again a basic level question. This was asked in 2012. 45 people take 18 days to dig a pool. If the pool would have to be dig in 15 days, then the number of people to be employed will be. At least all this, people who have attended yesterday's class, this is the most simple one among all the questions of today.
$54, sir.
How many?
54.
54. Which formula you used? Which formula we have to use? We have to use
45 into 18 equal to 15 into
Yeah, M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2. What is M1? Number of people in the first group, that is 45. And what is D1? Number of days in the first group. What is M2? M2 is number of people in the second group, that we don't know. So we have to suppose we are supposed to find M2 only, but they have given D2. Getting this? So 45 into 18 is equal to M2 into 15. 15 ones are 15. 3s are M2 is 18 threes. What is 18 threes? 18 threes is 54. This was the easiest among all the sums. Okay. We have solved all these kind of sums. Can we move ahead with this one? It's a simple formula. We had discussed this yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. So let's move with the next one. Take down next question. X can do a piece of work. X can do a piece of work in 25 days. X can do a piece of work in 25 days. Y is 25% more efficient than X. The number of days taken by Y is. This is also straightforward. We have solved this using the formula yesterday. If you can recall the formula, this is done. Solve this. X can do a piece of work in 25 days. Y is 25% more efficient than X.
Twenty days.
20 days. Correct answer. The formula to be used is 100 into X divided by 100 plus
100 plus 1.
yes or no?
Y.
X is number of days. Y is efficient. How much is efficient? Extra efficiency. So 100 into X is given as 25 here. And Y is also given as 25. 100 plus 25. 100 into 25. Let us keep it as it is. We have to cancel out here only. Don't write next step. What is 100 plus 25? 125. 25 ones are 25. 5s are 5 ones are 5 2s are. So this will be 20. Don't write any extra steps. Understood? This was very easy sum. Okay. Let's go on to next question. This one is little bit difficult. I want you guys to figure it out. A mason can build a tank in 12 hours after working for 6 hours. He took the help of a boy and finished the work in another 5 hours. The time that the boy will take, the time that the boy will take alone to complete the work is. Try this. I'll help you out. Eventually, I'll help you out. But I want you guys to try this. I want to check how your mind works with respect to this question. Okay, this is a little bit difficult kind of question. Let me help you out with this. Okay, try to understand this properly. I want everybody to concentrate here. A mason. Let's call this mason as M and boy as B. So mason is taking how many hours to complete the work? 12 hours. Okay. So if mason is taking 12 hours to complete the work, in 6 hours he'll complete half the work. Yes or no? In 6 hours he'll complete half the work. So how much amount of work is still left? Another half work is left. Mason can do half the work in 6 hours. Mason plus boy can do this half the work in how many hours? 5 hours. Getting this? Mason plus boy, they have given. He took the help of a boy and finished the work in another 5 hours. So Mason is taking 6 hours to complete half the work, but Mason plus boy will take 5 hours to complete the half work. So Mason plus boy will take 10 hours to complete the full work. Getting this? Mason plus boy will take 10 hours to complete the work. So Mason plus boy is 10 hours. Once you get this, these two numbers, afterwards it's your same problem only. We have to find the LCM of 12 and 10. What is 12 and 10 ka LCM? What is the LCM of 12 and 10? Find it first. What is the LCM of 12 and 10? 12 and 10 LCM is? Why are you guys taking so much time to find LCM also today?
60.
So you have to be very quick with these numbers. You should not take such amount of time. Understand that to solve this entire sum, you will be given 60 minutes. If you take 60 minutes to find HCF only, then you will take 3-4 minutes to solve the sum. If you take 3 to 4 minutes to solve one sum, then only you will be able to solve 30 sums out of 100. If you are solving only 30 sums out of 100, then you are getting recommended or clearing the exam chances is 0%. We can actually quote it in negative also. That's why I tell you practice a lot. I have started with the very basic things. We started with HCF LCM only. If it is taking you so much time just to find HCF and LCM of 10 and 12, then it is highly impossible to clear the exam. So buckle up. Now is the time. You have to get ready for these kind of things. So don't waste your time in simple things. These LCM, HCF, though, you should be very quick. Squares, cubes, you should be very quick. Tables, you should be very quick. Then only you will be able to answer these kind of questions. The LCM of 12 and 10 is 60. 60 divided by 12 is how much? 5. And 60 divided by 6 is how much? Sorry, 10 is how much? 6. Getting this? We want the time that the boy will take to complete the work. Boy alone. So we want B. We have M as 5. If I substitute M as 5, what will be B? B will be 1.
1.
Yes or no? So we want time. Time is equal to work upon efficiency. Work is given as 60. Efficiency we got it as 5, 6 and 1. So work is equal to 60 divided by 1. 60 divided by 1 is how much? 60 hours. So the boy alone will take how many hours to complete the work? 60 hours. Understood what we did?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Copy this down. I'll try to find something which is very similar to this. Okay. Let's try one more. I just want to check your HCF and LCM concepts. That's why I'm giving you this example. This was asked in 2015. Take down the question. X can complete a job in 12 days. If X and Y work together, X and Y together, they can complete the job in 6 integer 2/3 days. Y alone can do the job in you know the concept? Only difficult thing in here is to work with your decimals. If you can get that, then I think you'll be able to solve this. So I'll give you 30 seconds to find the LCMs at least. The first sum which we did in the today's class, when we opened the session, we did a one sum. That is similar to this. Similar, exactly same. Only the numbers are different. I gave one complete minute. X is able to do it in 12 days. X plus Y is doing it in 6 integer 2 by 3. What is 6 integer 2 by 3? What is 6 integer 2 by 3? 3 6 are 18. 18 plus 2 is?
20 by 3.
20 by 3. So now we have to find LCM of 12 and 20 by 3. What is the LCM of 12 and 20 by 3? What is the LCM of 12 and 20 by 3? How will you find the LCM of 12 and 20 by 3? We have to use the concept of LCM of fraction. Yes or no?
Yes.
What is the LCM of fraction? LCM is equal to LCM of the numerator divided by HCF of the denominator. Yes or no? So find the LCM of 12 and 20. What is the LCM of 12 and 20? Only the numbers. What is the LCM of 12 and 20 numbers? You should not think, you should remember a lot of things here. If the LCM of 12 and 10 is 60, so there is a huge possibility that 12 and 20 will also be 60. You have to check it. Check karo, check karo. Yes or no? 60 or no? 60.
Yes, sir.
LCM is 60. What is HCF? If there is nothing here, there will be 1. So what is the HCF of 1 and 3? If 1 is involved, always remember HCF will be 1. 1 only. If we have one number which is 1, then automatically HCF will be 1. Okay?
1.
So LCM is 60. You have to find the efficiency. How will you find the efficiency? 60 by 12. What is 60 by 12? 5.
5.
Then we have to find 60 by 20 by 3. 21s are 23s are. So 3 into 3 will be what? 9.
9.
Yes or no? If x plus y is 9 and x is 5, if I substitute x as 5, what will be my y? What will be my y here? 4. Y will be 4. Correct. So total work is 60 divided by what is the efficiency? 4 time is 15. 15 days. Getting this? Only difficult part in this entire question is finding the LCM. The rest of it is very easy. Can you manage this? Okay. Take down this. This also I think we solved yesterday. This was asked in 2017. A can finish a work in 15 days. A can finish a work in 15 days. B in 20 days. And C in 25 days. All these 3 worked together and earned All these three worked together and earned rupees 4,700. The share of C is, call this A can finish the work in 15 days. B is doing it in 20 days. C is doing it in 25 days. Starting steps will be same. Find the LCM of 15, 20, 25, 15, 20, 25. What is the LCM?
Sir, 1500.
1500 is correct. Yes, 1500 is correct. What is the LCM here?
300.
300.
Yes, sir.
5 3s are 5 4s are 5 5s are 5 5s are 5 4s are 20. 20 into 15, that is 300. So 300 by 15 is how much? 20. 300 by 20 is 15. And 300 by 25 is, what is 300 by 25? 12. Now we'll find efficiency of A plus B plus C. What is A plus B plus C here? 15 plus 12 plus 20. That is 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus 1 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Total efficiency is 47. We want the share of who? C. So C's share is equal to his efficiency. What is his efficiency? 12 divided by total efficiency. What is total efficiency? 47 into total money. What is the total money? 4700. 47 and 47 will get cancelled. 12 into 100 is 1200. Why are you putting it as 1500? Correct is 1200 is the correct answer, I think. Yes or no? You are getting 1200?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chalo then, let's solve one very latest one, 2021. 21 question. Little bit different than what we solved yesterday. If 6 men and 8 women, if 6 men and 8 women can do a piece of work in 10 days. 13 men and 24 women can do the same work in 4 days. Then what is the ratio of daily work done by a woman to that of a what is the ratio of daily work done by men to that of a woman? The ratio of man and woman's daily work. Because whenever they ask this daily work, the simple meaning of this is what they're asking. They're asking efficiency. Remember this. Daily work itself is efficiency. Okay, read the question again. What is different from yesterday's? Can anybody point me out here? What is different from yesterday's? We did a very similar sum, but there was one minute difference. That minute difference changes everything. What is that minute difference here? Read the question. The minor difference was yesterday it was given as
3
or.
means are there.
Yes or no? Yeah,
UI.
correct.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday it was given as or. When they gave or, I told you mathematically you have to take equal to. But
Equal
today
to.
they have given and, so we have to take what? Plus.
Plus.
Yes or no? So what we will use, there are two groups of people, and there are two groups of people also, and there are two groups of days also. So we have one standard formula when two groups are involved. That is M1 D1 is equal to what? M2 D2. Understanding this? M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2. What is M1? Number of people in the first group. How many people are there here? 6 men plus 8 women. Yes or no? And what is the days? Days is 10. This should be equal to M2. What is M2 here? 13M plus 20, 4 women. And what is the days? Days is given as 4 days. Now cross multiply, multiply these things. 6 into 10 is 60 men plus 8 into 10 is 80 women. This is equal to 13 into 4. 13 into 4 is 52 men and 24 into 4 is 96 women. Understanding this? Now I'll rearrange this. I'll transfer men on this side and I'll transfer women on this side. So it will be 60 men minus 52 men is equal to 96 women minus 80 women. What is 60 men minus 52 men? That is 8 men. And what is 96 women minus 80 women? That is 16 women. Now 8 ones are 8 twos are. So what is the ratio of efficiency of? They are asking ratio of efficiency. So man divided by woman, because they are asking men to that of women. From this equation, if I transfer women on this side, I will be left with what here? 2. So the ratio is 2 by 1. Or if they are asking the ratio, we have to write it in 2:1. Understanding what we did just now? Understanding this? Just solved it using the only one formula what we have. M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2. Insert the number of people in the first group and insert the number of people in the second group. Then you will get men is equal to woman. Some numbers in between, and then we'll get men equal to woman. Convert that into ratio because we want the ratio. If they had asked woman to man, then I would have transferred men on this side. Then 2 would go in the numerator. 2 would go in the denominator. So it would have been 1 by 2. Understand this. This is very important. Because your option will have 1:2 also, and your option will have 2:1 also. If you just make simple mistake in reading the question or writing the question as we did while I was doing it, then you'll get the wrong answer. And remember, UPSC and especially all the officer level exams, these are very ruthless simply because of the reason. If you touch this question and get it wrong, then you will lose the marks. That is 1/3 marks. Understanding this? So let us say if the correct answer has 3 marks, wrong answer will get what? -1, and correct option will get +3. Now, if the person has not attempted it, he doesn't know the answer itself, he has not worked on the chapter time and work. What will this person do? This person will skip this question. Remember this. This what I am telling right now is very important. Understand what I am telling you. If the person has not worked on time and work, what will that person do? He will skip the question. When he skips the question, what is the amount of marks he is getting? He is getting 0. Now you, who is working on this question, has wasted your time. First of all, the time is wasted. Whatever you are taking, 1 minute or 2 minutes, that time is wasted. Then you have marked the wrong option. So you will get how much? You will get -1. So you are getting -1. The person who skipped the question got 0, and the person who attempted, who had studied time and work, but because of a minor confusion, he marked the wrong option. He got everything correct. He marked the wrong option. So he's getting how much? -1. According to machine, who is intelligent? According to machine, which is bigger? 0 is bigger or -1 is bigger?
0.
0 is bigger. That is the beauty of this examination. That's how ruthless this examination is. Understand this. So you, the person who had worked on time and work, who have studied time and work, who had solved, let us say, 30-35 sums on time and work, ended up failing the examination just because of a small, simple negligence. Understanding? So be very careful with what you are doing. 0 is always greater than -1. Remember this, then you will be very cautious when you are writing the exam. Okay? Chalo then, let's solve one more. Okay, solve this one. This was also asked in 2020 only, I think. All this. Last two questions. This and one more. The question is simple. The complication is an option. This question is simple. We have solved a very similar sum in this today's session itself. Tushar takes 6 hours to complete a piece of work. A piece of work. While Amar takes 10 hours to complete same work. If both of them work together, then what is the time required to complete the work? Is the time required to complete the work? The problem here was options. Option A was 3 hours. Option B was 3 hours 15 minutes. And option C was 3 hours 30 minutes. Option D was 3 hours 45 minutes. Try to solve this. We have solved a very similar sum today itself, in today's session itself. So I think you can find it. You should have a little bit of patience to solve this question.
Option D, sir.
Option D, 3 hours 45 minutes. Let's see if Ishwan is correct here. So Tushar is taking how much? Tushar is taking 6 hours and Amar is taking 10 hours. What is the LCM of 6 and 10?
30.
30. So 30 by 6 is 5 and 30 by 10 is 3. Tushar plus Amar. Tushar plus Amar is 8. Yes or no? So my time will be 30 by 8. What is 30 by 8? If I cancel out the things,
3.75.
2 4s are 2 15s. What is 15 by 4? 15 by 4 is 3.75. That is 3 hours. This whole is 3 hours. And this part is fraction or decimal 0.75. If one complete hour was 60 minutes, if one is 60 minutes, what will be 0.75? Calculate this, you'll get the answer. So I think it will be 3 hours. How much will this be?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Or you could have done it in one more way. That is, if you would have converted into mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction here? 4 3s is 12. And we are left with 3. 3 integer 3 by 4. If this 4 entire is given by 60 minutes, then 3 will be given by 45 minutes. So your option D was correct. This is one more method. Use whatever you feel comfortable. Okay. Let's take one final sum before we wind up today's session. Take this. Well persons 12 persons can paint 10 identical rooms. 12 persons can paint 10 identical rooms in 16 days. In how many days can 8 persons paint 20 identical 20 such rooms? 20 such rooms. After this sum, I'll actually stop the recording. Stay with me for another 5 minutes. I want to discuss some things with you. What is the formula we have to use?
M1 T1
How much?
M1 to T1
Yeah.
formula.
Yes, M1 D1 formula only, but here we have M1 D1 and also we have W1. This 10 identical room
Yes,
is
sir.
what? W1, and 20 room is what? W2. M1 D1 divided by W1 is equal to M2 D2 divided by W2. Substitute and get me the answer. Sorry. Substitute and get me the answer. M1 D1, everything is given. M1 is given here, D1 is given here, M2 is given here, W2 is given. They are asking D2. So M1 is 12, D1 is 16, W1 is given as 10, M2 is 8, D2 is what we want, 20 is the W2, 10 ones are 10 twos are. Getting this, 8 ones are 8 twos are. So D2 will be, this 2 will go on this side. So it will become 12 into 2 into 2. What is 12 into 2 into 2?
48.
48. So they'll take how many days? 48 days. Very simple thing. Understood? Okay. So then in the next class, probably we'll discuss next chapter, that is time, speed and distance. Okay, in the next class, we'll discuss time, speed and distance. Okay then. Keep revising. 1 second, I'll close the recording.